Hey man, do you mind if I play your guitar?
Yeah, sure man. Go ahead.
Alright, cool.
Hey! Hey! Hey!
Hello? No, this is a video for the major scale. This isn't for Tool.
Oh yeah?
Well, Tool is better than the major scale, so...
Today, we're going to be looking at the major scale and why it's an important part of theory on the guitar. But before we begin, we'll start by tuning our guitar. And we'll start from the bottom and work our way up to the top. So, we'll start with the first string, the high E string. The second string, B. The third string, G. The fourth string, D. The fifth string, A. And the sixth string, our low E string. Remember, it's always good to check your tuning before you start playing. So, the major scale is composed of half steps and whole steps, which is the distance between two notes on the guitar. So for our example, we'll look at the notes C to D and then B to C. So, we'll start on the A string and we'll start on the 3rd fret and the 5th fret. So, you have C on your 3rd fret and you have D on the 5th fret. These two notes are what we would call a whole step apart. And then, if we look at the notes on the D string, on the 9th and 10th frets, you have B on the 9th fret, and then you have C on the 10th fret. These two notes are what we would call a half step apart. So the pattern for the major scale is whole step, half step, whole step, half step. So, we'll be looking at two examples in this lesson in the key of A major. And if we look at our circle of fifths, the A major has 3 sharps, F sharp, C sharp, and G sharp. So, for our first example, we'll start on the 5th fret on the 6th string. You'll put your pinky on the 5th fret. And then you'll take your first finger and you'll put it on the 2nd fret on the A string. Your 3rd finger, put it on the 4th fret on the A string. Your 5th finger on the 5th fret of the A string. Then you'll drop down to the D string. First finger on the 2nd fret on the D string. 3rd finger on the 4th fret of the D string. Then drop down to the G string. First finger on the 1st fret on the G string. And then 2nd finger on the 2nd fret on the G string. And that's your A. That would be your octave note. So, all together, we have... And that's your A major scale. So for our second example of the A major scale, we'll start on the 5th fret again. And you'll put this time you'll take your middle finger and you'll put it on the 5th fret on the 6th string. And then you'll take your pinky and you'll put it on the 7th fret on the 6th string. Then you'll drop down to the A string. You'll put your first finger on the 4th fret on the A string. Your 2nd finger on the 5th fret on the A string. Your pinky on the 7th fret on the A string. Drop down to the D string. Your first finger on the 4th fret of the D string. Your 3rd finger on the 6th fret of the D string. And then your pinky on the 5th fret of the D string. And that's your A, your octave note. So all together, we have... And that's your A major scale. So, the best advice I have for you when learning your scales is to learn all the notes on the guitar fretboard. And yes, I know, it can be a bit overwhelming at first, but it'll get easier as you continue on. You can find a fretboard chart by clicking the first link in the description below. So, alright guys, now we'll look at some reasons why you might consider learning the major scale. 1, it'll help you when improvising. 2, it'll help you when learning other scales, which is why it's called the mother of all scales. And 3, it'll help you when building chords or triads. Well, that's all I have for you guys today. If you found the video helpful, drop a comment below. We appreciate your support. And remember to hit that like button and subscribe for some more tips, tricks, and techniques on the guitar. You can find PR Guitar Instruction by clicking the links in the description below. And thanks for tuning in!